Confusion is what voters met early morning after cutting short pressure slip to make it early to the polling stations. Despite proximity to party headquarters where nomination materials were being dispatched from, Nairobi polling stations for nearly all parties were missing voting material as late as midday. Clerks and voters alike drifted to sleep. Until afternoon, voting material headed to some far-flung areas were yet to leave party headquarters, not to mention some ballots ended up in the wrong places.
Nimechoka ile ya kutosha.
As of yesterday, nearly all party officials claimed they were fully prepared for the primaries. But come today, everything that could possibly go wrong did for various parties in some parts of the country. This was Siaya County, where crude weapons were spotted at a polling station. Voters there had waited for the exercise to begin for hours, as the register was missing in some parts like Rarieda constituency. In Samburu, voters were getting agitated by the hour. Voting material had been delayed and there were no signs that they would arrive in time for the exercise.
There's no ballot papers, there's no even security. No, nothing. No, nothing.
I am perplexed over what I am returning. I don't seem to be returning what I am expected to return.
And because of that, it is said that some of the elderly voters suggested that perhaps they could save the day by employing another means of voting that did not require ballots, the infamous Mlolongo style, where voters would line up behind their preferred candidate. But this offended the youthful voters.
Democracy is simply secret ballots.
In Kiambu County, scores of TNA members who anticipated to get the exercise over and done with before daybreak were still milling around polling stations with no word from party officials even as the afternoon approached.
Mimi nimekuja hapa saa 12 hata nimewacha mtoto wangu akilala. Hajaamka. Nimekuja hapa kupiga kula, nimekaa tangu saa hii, hata saa hii hakuna kitu tunaambiwa.
Sitaki njaa inikute hapa kwa ajili sasa nikiwa na njaa, nikisikia njaa lazima nirudi kwangu nikakule chakula.
It was the same in Nyamira, where voters fought exhaustion in a long wait for voting materials. Due to the long delays, party officials began to see the possibility of failing to achieve the desired results by end of day today.
We would rather start tomorrow in the morning.
For ODM, its main concern was to have a repeat of the exercise in some parts of the country where things didn't go well.
So I may find myself repeating maybe in a few wards in Kisumu, and I may find myself repeating in almost all in Migori and Homa Bay.
But things sailed smoothly in some counties like Turkana, where even those who were unable to read or write had ample time to be assisted. Sylvia Chebet, Citizen Live at 9.